This is Yoga Premananda. Hello. I just wanted to hop on for a very quick live. I had a beautiful session today with an amazing client. My client is in my rebirth energy healing process. And this session today, I just wanted to talk a little bit about what happens, because even though I can describe what happens during the rebirth sessions and the rebirth process, it's very experiential. So really at the end of the day, you have to experience the energy within the session. I can describe though a little bit about what's happening. So in the session today, it was gorgeous because at the end of the session, my client told me how amazing he felt, how much energy was in his body, how awake and alert and how energetic, just how high his energy felt. And so I just want to describe a little bit about why that happens during these sessions. So what he was feeling and experiencing was that after we went through the whole session, as we're in the session, we're one-on-one, I'm guiding my client and connecting him with the quantum field. So the word quantum is just a fancy word for the pure potential. So quantum means potential. So the field of potential energy in the universe gets connected to the client while we are in these sessions. So during the whole session, my client is receiving all the potential energy that exists within the field. And there is an infinite amount of potential energy that exists within the field of the quantum field. The other thing that's beautiful is that we are quantum beings. We as humans, when we decide to incarnate and take a human incarnation, part of that is that we are loaded with all of this potential that comes with us. All the potential comes with us into this human form, and we're bringing it here. Due to the nature of reality, we have specific points on our timeline where that potential can be activated and accessed. And so usually we can't access that potential before. There's a divine design, there's a divine timing, and there's certain points along our human journey, along our lifetime, where we have access to all of this potential. And so right now, that is one of those times for my client. His soul is very ready to open this door. He has full access to healing and transformation. So at the end of the session, he had all this energy, his own pure energy in his energy field. He was feeling so full of pure energy, which is so different from having caffeine or coffee. This is a totally different type of experience with the energy. So at the end, when he sat up, I have clients lay down, close their eyes. We go through a beautiful process. It's very sacred process between them and them. And so he was tired. He was falling asleep during the session. Sometimes people fall asleep during the sessions with me. Their higher self knows if they want to have the person go to sleep, because then sometimes it's just easier to work on the brain and different aspects of the energy field. So sometimes I'm still doing the session on the client. I'm still guiding the energy and doing the session while the client sleeps, for a few minutes. They will wake back up, and then we'll just keep going where we left off. If you're in the session, it feels like a beautiful continuous vibration through the session. And so at the end, when he got up and he was just amazed and loving the way his energy levels. So I was telling him, I said, yeah, that is actually your natural pure energy. That's how you're supposed to feel all the time, completely connected to your pure, unadulterated energy with no caffeine, nothing like that. That's how you will normally feel once your body's detoxed and you're fully connected to your field. And so the other thing I wanted to share about the session, so that's one thing I'm always excited for clients to experience, is just how beautiful your own natural energy is when you connect with it. And the other part of it is that everyone has an aspect of them that's in charge of their healing and transformation. So during the whole session, I was connecting him with this part of him that's in charge of his healing and transformation. So if you want to heal and transform anything, once you connect with that part of you, that aspect of you is in charge of that. And so I had him set his intention. So my client has a very specific intention to heal something specific in his life. As he was opening, we went through this opening process. So once you set the intention that you want to heal or transform something in your life, you have to open to it. You have to open your heart chakra. chakra is a really important part of the process. And then we started aligning his chakras to that intention. And so I went through, we aligned all of his chakras. Then I start calling in all the different aspects of that person. So all the most important aspects for him to connect with himself, that was coming through this session. So he was connecting with all these different aspects of himself. And it's such a beautiful process to go through from the start of the session, where things really start and the energy comes in. There's a lot of different things that are going on in the beginning of the session where we're in silence for a little while. For a while, the client is quiet and I'm processing through all of the energy work. Then we guide into a part of the session where there's a lot of back and forth interaction between me and the client, where we're talking back and forth, and there's just a lot of different things going on. It's important to know that there's this quantum field, that there's this field of potentiality that we all live in, and that all of your natural energy is there, that resides there, and that you have all of these aspects of yourself that are just waiting to meet you. As soon as you're ready and you say yes, those aspects of yourself come out, and they interact with you and they meet you, and then you carry that with you. It unlocks all of this potential that you have within, whether it's in the mental field, the physical field, the emotional field, the bodied field. There's all these different fields that we can work in. Usually when I have a client come to me, I can see exactly what it is that they want to work on. I'm able to see and perceive different parts of their energy that are wanting to work out. That's part of the insights. I have a special free 20-minute journey call. So when I first connect with someone, during that free call, I let them know the insights. I tune in and I let that person know what I'm seeing, what's in their field, and what's really coming out, for me as wisdom and insight of what that person wants to work on. And then they also tell me what part of their life that they want to rebirth. And so through this beautiful connection and conversation that we start to have during the 20-minute journey call, we're able to put together a formula to see exactly what that rebirth is going to look like. And so now I have the 20-minute free journey call, which you could always do if you're interested. And I have a 1-month introduction to my rebirth energy healing process. My whole rebirth energy healing process is 3 months. Some people don't need the whole 3 months, so you can just do a 1-month introduction. A lot can be healed in 1 month. It's amazing how much you can do. I really concentrate the energy over the course of the month, where there's Monday through Friday, there's a lot of energy going back and forth between me and the client. And then we have these really big sessions like I did today with my client, where we just break through all these walls and blocks. If you're ever experiencing a wall or a block, sometimes you can feel it if you're having a block. Sometimes it's a mental block. Sometimes it's more of an emotional thing that's in the heart. Sometimes it's a physical health block where things start to happen in someone's health being challenged. So no matter what kind of block it is, we can always work through it. It's interesting, I'll usually draw a graph for all of my clients. If you have one area of your life that you would like to help or heal, there's usually at least 2 other areas of your life that are going to be connected to that one main area. For instance, if somebody comes to me and they want to heal something financial, there's going to be 2 other main areas of that person's life that are connected. So that's another thing that I do in the free journey call with clients. I'll draw out that graph for them and I'll show them, okay, this is what you're coming to me for. This is what you feel like you want to heal and rebirth. And there's also these other 2 areas of your life that the person has to be aware of. They're also going to start to shift and change these other areas because everything is so interconnected. And so I had this beautiful, amazing experience today with my client today. And so that's really why I wanted to come on and explain the quantum field, because I don't like all these terms, all this terminology in the spiritual world. It really doesn't matter, because all of the terms like quantum field or energy healing or anything that you might hear along the lines of the alternative healing methods, there really is always a grounded and rooted reason why we do that in natural healing. And so your quantum field, that's your pure energy and potential that lives within your body. When you're ready to unlock that and experience your energy field in that way, your higher self is just waiting for you to say yes and take a step forward. When you take any amount of steps forward towards your quantum field and towards your energy field, when you know deep down that there's something that you want to rebirth within your life, there's always a way to rebirth it. You never have to be the same as you were in any area of your life. You can become different. You have that potential living within yourselves, and energy healing is one of the quickest ways to unlock it. It's the quickest way because you are your energy. That's what you are. You are this energy, and that energy always wants to connect with you. It's amazing how deep a connection you can have with yourself, with these different aspects of yourself. Some people are just living in one or two aspects of themselves. Some people just live on the aspect of their personality, and some people live on the practical aspect of their life. And those are the only two aspects that they know. Some people don't even realize that they have all these other amazing aspects connected to themselves energetically. And it's beautiful when you start to open those aspects. You live so much more of a fuller life. Everything becomes, very visceral and multidimensional in your life. And you just experience life at such a heightened, distinctive level. And so thank you so much for letting me share. So yeah, this was all about the beautiful rebirth energy healing process that I do with clients. I just want to say happy holidays, everybody, and I will see you all very soon.